Right, let's go in with a toner as per usual. So, L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Refreshing Toner, smoothing and anti-fatigue for radiant skin. I'm not really noticing anything radiant about my skin, so yeah. That's all I've got to say on that subject. Hi, Megan. My nose is really dry here and here, so I'm going to have to really moisturise. Just as I'm going over it, it just feels so dry on the cotton pad. Okay, so let's go in now with the, well, we've done with that. Let's go in now with the Essence Hydro Hero Under Eye Stick. I wanted to do this live earlier. Said to my friend Jane, and she's also my moderator, I was going to try and do it earlier because she asked me when I think of a certain product, and I said I'd use it tonight, so, but I didn't get the opportunity to come in it. Let's start again. I didn't get the opportunity to come in earlier because the day got away from me. I had to go to the post office to pick up a lip product that I'd ordered, and then I did a few chores, and then it's kind of like, right, you need to wash your hair now and style it, and that took ages. So here I am. It's still much earlier than normal. Hi Presley. Hi Jane, you're here. I was just talking about the product that you want me to try. Yes, you are. Could I see a swatch, please? Yeah, I'll show you a swatch as we get into it, if that's all right. Nobody said you was AI illusionist, so I don't know why you would come in and say that. No problem, Jane. Yeah, you time traveller. Of course you are. Right, let me get a drink. I'm actually using a new eyeshadow palette today. I'm looking forward to it because I was using the other one for 9 days. And when you're doing looks with a certain palette for 9 days, it's like, am I not done yet? Right, so I'm going in now with Face Facts Wonder Cream Instant Glow Reviver. Like I said, I feel, I don't know what it is. I think the cleanser that I'm using has just stripped my skin, but stripped it in certain areas. It stripped it like here. It still feels a bit dry there on both sides, and now on the nose area. So I just need to make sure that my skin is really moisturised. Otherwise, it's just the foundation and all the other skin products aren't, not skin products, makeup products aren't going to go on right. Thank you, illusionist. I'll call you Bob actually, since your name's Bob. a bit on the forehead. I mean, the forehead's not dry at all. I've just got cream in my hair and I've just washed it. Right, and then I have to wait for that to really soak into the skin. I've been using Beauty Crop Peptide range in AM and Vitamin C range PM, loving it. It's funny you should say that because I think she's called Sammy on TikTok. She calls herself like plus size, like not plus size model or anything, but she does all these hauls and she does a lot of Beauty Crop hauls, and she was like showing the peptide lip balms and then the peptide like lipstick, but they weren't lipsticks. There was some of the you know, brand, but it was Beauty Crop, and I was thinking to myself, because it looked a bit like this. When I show you this, you'll probably know what I mean, Jen. They looked a bit like this, but bigger. These are the Laneige ones. I don't need any more lip products. I've absolutely got a load of lip products coming recently. No, sorry, other way around. Vitamin C and AM. Okay. Vitamin C, I find, doesn't really do an awful lot for me. You'd expect it to, but I don't feel like it does. I don't know if the UK has pollen season, but it's bad here in Tennessee and I have allergies. I'm allergic to pollen. Yeah, we do. What I would suggest, if you've not already got them, is get anti-pollen cushions for your bed, and also a anti-pollen quilt cover for your bed as well, like a duvet. Hi Jane, my son has been sneezing a lot. Luckily I haven't been, and it's a good job really, because I can't take anything for it. Okay, I will have the brush over here. See, this is how much I like these Primark brushes. I've got a brand new one here. There's one in the bathroom that needs washing, and I don't know where the other one is. I know I've got 3 of them. I just don't know what I want to do today in regards of foundation. Anyway, let's do the primer first before we even jump 5 steps ahead to foundation. We have pollen trees in our yard, so I definitely will be trying that. Prep and Perfect Pore Smoother, Pore Smoothener rather. The birds singing out there. Presley, and I'm in Virginia and it's bad here too, taking plenty of Zytaken. Okay. Hello, me and my sister are watching you live today. Hello Isabella and your sister. Hello to you too. Hi Martina. Right, and I will go in with the Catrice Tensation. It does all this, like, I will tell you what it's supposed to do. I've not said it in a while. So it primes, it hydrates, it's anti-wrinkle, natural glow. It does have a glow on it, I will attest to that. Anti-pollution, anti-oxidation, pore minimising, evens out skin tone, blurs imperfections, and it has an SPF of 15 in it. We have hummingbirds here now and they're adorable. Oh, that's cute. Hi Andy, I hear your name a lot from Tammy, but I've never caught you alive. Michelle, hi. Yeah, she talks about you a lot too. It's nice to have you here. I love Tammy. She's so nice. Like, there's quite a lot of things that I have in my collection that Tammy has recommended. I think I'm going to do a video, recommendations by Tammy. I haven't got like a collection like hers or anything like that, but we do have very, very similar makeup tastes. Ah, you are pretty. Thank you, Michael Myers. That's not really your name, is it? I'm opening my Ipsy box. Wow. Do you do videos, Michelle? I bet that's exciting. I will watch anyone do Ipsy unboxing and BoxyCharm unboxing. Is it just Ipsy now? I don't know whether it's just called Ipsy or whether it's still BoxyCharm. My favourite base at the moment is Peaches and Cream Goddess Luminizer under Made by Mitchell Build Foundation. See, I've not got any of those. I like the colour of your eyes. Thank you, Michael. I love my Ipsy box, J&R. I wish I could have an Ipsy box. I mean, it sucks that they don't do them in the UK. My Ipsy is coming in a few days. You're making me jealous, guys. Right, now I need to just sit back. So I'm just going to sit back for a minute, rest my back, while I open this brush. Can I even open it? Oh, I should have done this before I came on camera. Why am I not better prepared, guys? These brushes are £1.80, by the way, guys. It is such a steal if you can actually get into the packaging, because you get in. Oh, right, you get in. I've still not got into it. You get in the foundation brush, but you also get in like a concealer, or you can use it for you can use it for both, but like you can use it for this if you want to put brightener on it. I'll leave that out. I'm still not in it. You need scissors. They're in the front room. Or is it the bathroom? Oh, for crying out loud. This isn't, not even a joke now. I haven't got sharp nails. Do you remember at Christmas when I put false nails on? They absolutely ruined my nails. Look how short they are. For crying out loud. And I can't even pause, you guys. Not like on TikTok where you can pause and just go into the other room. Oh. Yay! Right. Okay, we'll use the NYX Buttermilk Glazed Soft Glow Skin Tint. We'll use that. But before that, I will put some of this on. So this is the Becca. They still do it, but it's Becca and Smashbox, I believe, at the moment. Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Light to medium. If I would have had a choice, I would have picked Fair to Light. I know, right, Jane? I'm sorry about that, guys. I need to start putting scissors. Oh, I nearly put that in my eye. I need to start putting scissors in my drawer. So I've hit pan on that. I just want to use it up. And I think if I get a corrector again, I will get one from NYX. They come in sticks. So yeah. Okay. In with this. Your bracelet is cute. Oh, don't even get me started on the bracelet, Jen. So, okay, so the hearts in the bracelet, it is cute of how I've done it. So I personalised this myself. It came from Laia, so I personalised it. The hearts represent somebody in my family. So the first heart represents my mum, then my sister because she's older than me, then it's me, and then it's my little niece down here. So that bit's cute, but I had a bracelet just like this, and it said Andrea on it, and it broke. It just fell off my wrist and broke, and they refused to actually deal with it. The customer service over on Lion are shocking. They do have good deals, but they are shocking, and I will never ever buy from them again. So yeah, that's why I said don't get me started on them. Right, when I need scissors, I can never find them. I'm going to go in with the Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist, just for this. Oh, not my hand. Oh, that's a shame. It is a shame because, let me show you something else. These two necklaces have come from them as well. This one's personalised, so it has the initials of my two closest friends, Lisa and Naomi, on the back. I don't know if you're going to see it. You can just make out their initials, and then this one I thought would just go nicely with it, so I spent a lot of money there. And then I've got some other necklaces from them as well. They're just not a good company. I went through that box like a bull in a china shop, got some good stuff. Wow. I bet. I can't wait to see Tammy's video when she gets hers, but she always gets her box later, doesn't she? Right. It smells so good. I don't even know what it smells of, but it just smells really nice. Hi, Outlaw. So you're going to see me use some really good products over probably tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I wanted to do this one for Jane. My friend sent me some products from Australia, from MCO Beauty, Australis, Revlon, and a lot of them are dupes. Well, yeah, I would say they are. There's at least 3 products that are dupes for Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to do a video testing new makeup. I love a good dupe. Me too. Ugh, thirsty. I'm watching you while eating an Oreo ice cream sandwich. Ooh, I don't like Oreo, but hope you enjoy it. I actually found my eyebrow pencil. Do you know how I've been looking for it the last 2 days? I found it today. It was just mixed up with my brushes. I washed all my brushes and it took 3 days. LOL, couldn't do them all in one go. I've still got loads in the bathroom that need cleaning. I'm hoping to find, I know there's one of these in there, I'm hoping to find another one. Next time I go into the city centre, I want to get a couple more. Just because when you find something that you really like and it's not that expensive, double down on them. Double down on them. Right, I think that's it for the foundation. What? I don't understand what you're trying to say, Karasha. Double the doubles, lol, exactly. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Can you say no? Because I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what it means. Won't be too longer now. Too longer. Speak English, Andrea. It won't be too long till the Hide and Shake Supersize Liquid Concealer is gone. And I'll be glad because I've been using that for ages and I've not been using any other concealer. I don't know if I'm going to buy concealer, you know, once I've used all my concealers. I might try and get by without it. Because, I mean, if you look at my eyes, they're not really, really shallow. Or shallow is the right word, isn't it? Not shallow. And I don't really necessarily need it. Sometimes when I put powder on, it just makes them look worse. So, but if I don't wear concealer, then I'm not going to need as much powder. Finishing powder, yes. Hourglass finishing powder is my number one. And then the Huda Glowish, I think. Right, let's do the brows. With this very dirty mirror, let me clean it off. Sometimes I think I don't need it, but I think I have to in my routine. Might try without tomorrow. Well, if you do, you'll have to let me know. I mean, I'll use my concealers while they're there in my collection. It's pointless, like, throwing them out because they're there, right? But afterwards, I mean, I don't have that many. I think 3 after that one I've just used. After that one that I use, the Makeup Gallery one. But the 17 one is my holy grail. And it's not that expensive to buy. I was going to buy the NYX one. The Serum NYX, whatever it's called. I was going to get that. But I don't think I'm going to bother. I don't have dark circles or bags, but concealer emphasises my wrinkles. Yeah. Do smoky eyes. No, I'm not going to do a smoky eye today. It's going to be neutral. Hi Andy, seeing you is always a pleasure. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Do you have any special plans this evening? Not really special, no, Dinah. I'm going to, well, how can I say it's not special when I'm going to visit my mum? Of course it's special, but we'll just be watching Big Brother. Sorry guys. I've just taken literally 2 paracetamol before I've come on. I don't know what the Nina Pool hack is. So no, I haven't tried it. I just like to try things that I like. I don't tend to copy anyone else's routines. I don't go in with viral routines that people are doing on TikTok, for instance, because I feel like people do that because they like to get the views. Dear me. Be nice if for once, right, I didn't have backache when I was on here. Right, I'm starting to get runny eyes as well. Okay, let's get some powder out. So I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake. But because it's got this stupid thing in it, I have to just take it out of here and put it in the cap of this one here. Just ridiculous. I'm not getting it again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some more brushes washed, especially face brushes. And always take the excess off your brush. It looks like there's nothing on my brush now, because you don't want, the last thing you want is to look, I mean, look at how bright and that looks compared to that side. It is a good powder. I hate that powder puff in there too. I mean, why? Why, Michelle? Why would they do it? I used Trigwell loose powder today and I'd forgotten how nice and light it was. I've got the Beauty Crop one. Oh, it stinks. I've only just started using this. I don't like the smell. It doesn't have to be scented like this. I poured way too much in that cap too. Yeah, as I was saying, I've got the Beauty Crop one, but I've not really used it enough times to give opinions on it. The pink one, it's very scented, isn't it? I binned mine. I've not been in it. Yeah, you can get, I believe you can get an unscented one as well. Yeah, I am not binning it. It costs too much money. Maybe I could mix it with this Primark one, because if it goes back in that, then all that's going to happen is the sponge is going to soak it up. So, see, it's got excess on it already from every time I keep putting it in there. So you can see light and dark there. I feel like I should just pour that into a container, but look at it, look how much there's still in there. I've used it not very many times. I've just pulled it out for a shop my stash, and it's other than that, it's a brand new product, so I need to figure out if I can live with the scent. Okay, what comments have I not read? It didn't sit well on my skin anyway. Oh, it sucks, doesn't it, when you spend a lot of money on a product and it just doesn't work for you. Is it working for me? Seems to be, so far. Seeing your mum is the best thing you could do. She's looking forward to see you. You're spending the evening with the most important person in your life, and she's doing too. I'm very glad. I love your curls so much. Thank you. Sounds like me. I will just struggle through the smell, especially if I bought it myself. Yes, and I did indeed buy it myself. I got some Morphe translucent from Ipsy. I'm excited to try tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how you go with that. And Morphe pink. I love a good pink powder. I don't have enough of it. I've got a She Glam one where it's pressed on top, and then let's see if I can reach for it. It's just behind here. Right, so it looks like that. So it's pressed on top, and then it looks like that. I don't know how I feel about this, and I've used quite a bit of it. You can see just how much here I've used. I don't think I like it, to be honest. With powders and things like that, it always takes me a bit of time to actually think, do I like it or not? Hi, are you feeling better? I watched your latest video and you said you weren't feeling too good. Oh, did you watch the one that premiered? The one with the haul. Well, not the haul. The one that my friend Lisa sent me all that makeup. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good that day, and I'm still not feeling the best now. But I feel like you could see it more when I wasn't wearing makeup. You know, I look ghostly when I don't wear makeup. Right, so we've done powder. Right, so we're going to be using these, and I don't think I like these either. Now Tammy loves them, and I kind of got them on her recommendation, but it might be just for the fact that I prefer cream bronzer and contour over liquid bronzer and contour. I got the Sephora contour stick that she recommended, and I love that, but I don't know about these. And again, these are new products, and I pulled them out this month to do Shop My Stash. So we'll see. I mean, not everyone's going to like the same products, are they? So that's the contour. That's in the shade Fair. Powders are tricky, I know, right? That looks a good contour shade. It is, but I don't know, Jane. I just don't think I like it. I think I prefer creams, not like liquids. I think that's the issue. I don't think it's the product at all. I think it's just I prefer the sticks. I like my KVD shade and light powder palette. So I don't think I'd buy these again. This is just me being transparent, guys. Make of that what you will. And you're going to try it anyway, you know. You're going to try. If you think that it's nice, you're going to try it for your... I can't even speak. You're going to try it for yourself, just like I would. Look at all these baby hairs here. I prefer creams and liquids. Powder makeup makes my already dry skin too dry. Yeah, I mean, the Sephora, I've got like Sephora cream contour. That's really, really nice. And then I've got the Rare Beauty bronzer in Bright Side. And I don't like that either. I wouldn't repurchase that. I think it's expensive for what it is. So I think I'll just go to drugstore from now on. So we're going to go in with, no, this one. I was going to go in with the contour shade again. That's another thing I don't like. It's like, which one is which? And obviously you can tell which is which when you put them together like that. Contour bronzer. I think also the issue is I'm so fair. You know, Tammy is a little bit deeper than me. Not much, but she's got a little bit more, like, I would say neutral undertone to her skin. Mine's very cool. So I've got to be, and obviously with the red hair as well, I've got to be really, really careful with what I use on my skin. I want to try the Westman Atelier contour stick. Well, I've been looking at that myself, so if you do try it, let me know. And also they've got a blusher that I've been looking at. Girl, do you live in London? I swear I saw you in boots. You didn't see me, love. No, I don't live in London. I don't live anywhere near London. I've not been to London either for years, so it certainly wasn't me. I tried Rare Beauty blush once. It is too expensive for what they sell it as. The e.l.f. blush is a good dupe for it. I've not tried their cream blush. I don't particularly want to. I've got an e.l.f. one. I've only got one of theirs though. I'll show you which one. So I've got this one. So it's the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blusher in Boldface Lilac. It's more, to me, it's more pinky. I can understand why they're calling it lilac. It does have a lilac hue, but when it goes on, it's more pink, I would say. And I got that to go with this one here, this YSL Nude Lavalier. It's gorgeous, this. So, yeah, that's that. Let me just read these comments, guys. I have the Misho Beauty Contour Stick. That is a contour bronzer stick, and I have used it to the very end on the product. I am very fair skin, and I got the shade Laia, and it's the best. Okay, that's good. Oh, I've got the mini blush stick, and it's beautiful. Cool. Hi, Angie. Tassos, hello. Oh, okay, LOL, I was on vacation and saw someone who looked exactly like you. I'm sorry, Lana, it wasn't me. Hi, Sophia. I almost started filming but saw you first. Ah, it's nice. Right. So, it's blusher, isn't it? No, sorry, bronzer, powder bronzer. I don't know about this either, to be honest. It's an old bronzer I've got, Physicians Formula Mura bronzer, but it's not really old. The UK didn't get these bronzers in for years after they went to the US. You can see I've made a healthy dip in it. I just don't know. And I feel like this has got foundation on it. I feel like if I don't like something, what's the point in keeping it, right? I have to ask, how is your back? Oh, very painful. It's not just my back, it's my shoulder blade. It's my arm. It seems to only happen when I do these lives. It's like when I'm sat upright, that's when it affects me the most. I'm getting my teacup Yorkie next month. I'm so excited. Ah, did you know my birthday's on Easter, which is April 20th? What about you? I'm February. So my birthday's long gone. Right, so now we're doing what Jane asked me to do. So just let me put this beauty crop on, Jane, and then I'll do you a swatch of the blusher. Right, so I want to use the beauty crop because that's the closest blusher I've got in my shop, my stash blushers that will go with the House Labs. So this one's called Lavish Lily. So this one's completely matte. Hi me. Thank you, excited to see it. No worries. I need a blush brush. There's not one up there. Whoops. No, I don't want to use that one. I might have to. Unless I've got some brushes in this red bag. I think I might have actually. Just give me a minute. Right. This one might do it. Be nice if I got organised sometime this decade. Right. Right, okay. Try this one. It is a little bit like stiff. Oh, that's a nice rosy blush. Right, so we'll blend that out. I need to wash my brushes. I don't have any foundation brushes clean. That was me. Luckily, I'd bought 2 new ones when I went to Manchester, and I found one in the packet somewhere, but it took me like 5 minutes to get it in the packet, get it out of the packet, should I say. Right, Jane, House Labs Rose Quartz. That's what it looks. Whoops, that's what it looks like. I'll do a swatch. I'll show it you on my finger. So it's really, it's right, like luminescent. And that's what it looks like. Let's turn the light down. That's stunning. I would definitely get full size of this. But you can actually get on Sephora, you can, I don't know if they still do it, but I got that, and I got the House lip oil as well, together in a packet. And yeah, I mean, I do feel like it was good value, but I had like a £5 discount as well, so that made it not as expensive as I thought. Beautiful blush, but it looks so small, lol. Yeah, but Angie, I've got a lot of blushes in my collection. I'm not going to go through this anytime soon because I rotate them. How many grams are you getting? I can't see. 2 grams, I think. 2 grams is not that small. And I'm only using it as a topper. Look at it though. And they do them full size. But I just think actually buying something like this instead of full size saves you money if you don't like it. So pretty much what you get in this, you're getting the same one in this. And I know they look big, this looks bigger, but it is the same amount. So that's that one. so I just thought I'd show you that for comparison. Oh, of course, I need to try them. They brought a kit out at Christmas. You got 3, you got butterflies and 2 other ones. I like them all. I mean, this one is very, very pink. But you don't have to go, like, you can just absolutely, if you don't like a very, very pink cheek, like I do, you can just go in like that with your brush and dab it and press it on your cheeks. But these are glowy as well. Not as glowy as something like that would be, but all the same, they're glowy. I'm just going to blend it in to the rest of my, like, contour and bronzer. I have a good hack for cleaning makeup brushes. I put them in a delicate wash bag and it goes inside my washing machine with my clothes. I wouldn't do that personally, but if it works for you, Sam, then just do whatever works for you. Sounds good. I personally wouldn't do it. My brushes cost me too much money. Bye, Cynthia. Way too old to be wearing makeup. That just goes to show that was a kid. Right, so highlighter time now. I think I want to just go in with the MAC Soft and Gentle. I really, really like this one. I'm going to have to use one of these eyeshadow brushes because I don't know where my highlighter brush is. Never knew there was an age limit. There isn't, Angie, but just some people say. I mean, I feel like I look young for my age. Like, people ask me all the time how old I am, and I tell them and they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah. So it's obviously kids coming in and wanting to troll, which is fine, but they've got to realise I can kick them out as quick as they came in. That seems to be my favourite saying at the moment. Hey, a real question. Do you ladies prefer fit guys with a six-pack or overweight guys with money? I don't prefer any of that, to be honest. To me, it's about getting on with a person and that person treating me well. And I'm not saying treating me well as in giving me gifts. Money means nothing to me. So you'd say it was more of a blush topper than a highlighter. Right, that on me would not be a highlighter. I don't know about your complexion, Jane. Let me just do one swatch. Did I do one swatch or two? I don't know. Right, let me do one swatch and then kind of do this, and then you'll know, won't you? Like, they call them, what do they call them? Mini Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighters. They call them highlighters, but I don't use them as a highlighter. I've only got one, and Tammy as well, who's a deeper skin tone than me. She doesn't. She's got a dark brown one and she uses that as eyeshadow, and then she's got full size of this and I think a couple more, and she uses them as toppers. Right, so that's just a light swatch. So I don't know your, like, let's turn it down. Would you be able to get away with wearing that as a highlighter? Let's blend it out. I mean, it does blend in. You can barely even see it now. I'm just wondering if to try and use it here for you, Jane, and see how it looks on my skin, because I'm not bothered, you know. I'm only going to, I keep saying I'm going to my mum's. It's not as if I'm going out on a date or anything. Let me see. I wouldn't do this, you know. I personally wouldn't on my skin tone. I see them more as blush toppers. Hi Natalie. I like a healthy guy who is financially stable, not necessarily super fit or rich. Yeah, but surely you wouldn't want that guy to provide for you, Angie. You know, as long as he can provide for himself. Yeah, blended probably, as it has quite a deep base colour when swatched with finger. I'm going to try and put it on my skin. Look how pink it is. But that is a thick brush. Like it's a sturdy brush. Right, let's see. I need my mirror. Get this one. Oh yeah, it's too pink. Way too pink for me. I mean, it's alright as a blush topper, but as a highlighter as well, no. Because like, when I wear pink, I will use a blush topper anyway, so it's pointless going in with a pink highlighter for me personally. Compatibility and personality are the main thing for relationships. Of course, physical attraction should be there, but that's third for me. It's very pretty though. It is pretty. But I don't mind actually using it as a blush topper. I use blush toppers anyway. I don't like a matte blusher. Your makeup is so good. What foundation do you use? I just joined. I don't use it all the time, so I rotate my foundations, Jessica, because I've got so many of them. But today I use this one. This is the NYX Buttermilk Glaze Soft Glow Skin Tint. My shade is in 01 Whipped Butter. I've got a dinner date tonight after my kids get dropped off at their dad's house. You're not wasting any time, are you, Angie? Who's the guy? Right. So I did the highlighter. Oh. I've changed my entire room around. I'm going to have to show it you because right, so how it is, how my setup is at the front when I'm talking to you now is I've got my phone hooked up to my tripod, and then there's a big round ring light here, and it was taking up way too much space on the desk. I will give you a bit of a tour, just not today. I need to make sure everything's okay, and I had a big massive acrylic at the back of it with all the things, and I can't get into it, so now it's all over there, like literally over there, and I've forgotten to bring my Hourglass ambient lighting palette over. I mean, I don't think it's terrible, but for me personally, Jane, I don't think it's the right shade. Like a champagne shade for highlighter is better for me. Not that. It's definitely a blush topper for me. Bye, Diana Schreiben. LOL, my mum. My puppy is the size of my hand because she is a teacup Yorkie. Oh, I wish I had a puppy too. Right, I'm going in this drawer, guys, and we're going to do Glowish. So, Glowish 01 Fair in Luminous. Right, I need a brush for this. Right, we'll use this Real Techniques one. My blood work came back so bad I have to go on a diet. I wanted to have one good Chinese food meal before I start the diet tomorrow, so I'm treating my mum to dinner. That's nice. What have they said about... I mean, do you suffer with diabetes or anything like that, Angie? My mum's got diabetes. She won't let that stop her eating cake. She doesn't think she's got it. Like, in her mind, she's like, no, I haven't got it. And I said, Mum, you've been diagnosed with diabetes. I've been tested for it, but I'm all good. Whoops. No. Right. Let me centre you. Okay, Beauty Crop Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist Sealing Set Mist. This lasts so long. How much product do you get in it? You're only getting 100ml, but it lasts forever. Yes, my A1C diabetes marker was very high. My minerals are low, and some other things I couldn't understand were very high. Ever since I had an artery bleed when I was little, to where I almost died from getting surgery, my iron levels had been bad. My iron levels are bad too. At the moment I'm on folic acid, but I'll have to go back for another blood test soon. And I hate them because they can never actually find a vein. You know, it's just ridiculous. Okay, let's get some eyeshadow primer on. And I actually found the top as well. It'd fallen in my drawer, it's just my vanity drawer down there. Anyway, we're going in with Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer in shade 1. Way too much. When I had my diabetes test done when pregnant, it took 3 nurses to find a vein. Yeah, once when I was in hospital, they had to get a machine. They had to get a machine and then a doctor who knew how to work the machine. And then they're like, well, have you had enough water? And I'm like, yeah. So then they had to put me on an IV. It's like, blimey, can you not just sort it out? And they look at you like it's your fault. It's not my fault I don't have good veins. I mean, they're the professionals. They should know what to do. I have to, like, if I go to a special nurse, a phlebotomist, they can get it okay. But I have to drink loads of water. Hello, Avery. Lisa, hello. Have you opened that package yet? I've been waiting for your thoughts. Right. Oh, my back. No, lol, I'll do it today. No plans today. You are so patient, girl. As soon as I got mine, I was into it like this. I'm like, oh, it's Christmas. Not quite, but it felt like Christmas at the time. Right. No, do I want surgery? No. I think I'm going to have surgery. Well, I know I'm going to have surgery on my stomach. I went back to see the doctor and he said, you know, everything came back okay with the scan on my kidneys. But he said, do you realise you've got fibroids? And I went, what, as in plural? And he said, well, did you know you had a fibroid? And I said, years ago they told me I had a fibroid, and if it bothered me I would need to have surgery. And he said, right. He said, I want to send you for a scan because you're obviously in a lot of pain, and we don't know why you're getting the pain. And if there's too many fibroids, we'll need to book you in for surgery. You'll need to see a gynecologist. And I'm like, super. Right. It's gonna be, does anyone recognise this? So this is a dupe for the Huda Nude Light. So I thought I didn't like my Huda Nude Light, so I gave it to my niece, and I said to her at the time, look, you know, if you don't use it or you don't like it, please give it me back, because it cost £29. She threw it out. So I came across this one, and I thought, and even like the patterning like of it, I mean, it's not as raised, like this isn't as raised as the Huda one, but I just thought I could use this, and if I really do like it, then I'll get the Huda Nude Light when it's next on sale. I didn't want to rush it, I want to enjoy it. Okay. Are you from Hull? Accent seems familiar. Oh, so many times, you know, people say, are you from Hull? Are you from Leeds? Are you from Yorkshire? I don't know why people get my accent confused with that. I'm from Lancashire, nowhere near Hull or Leeds or Yorkshire, but thank you for asking. Your curls are curling today. Yeah, that's because I've washed them and spent quite a bit of time on them. But I couldn't find my Umberto Giannini balm thing. I don't know where the hell it is, so I'm not happy about that. Anyway, let me show you. So you can see I've not even used it yet. So I want to use it. I want to do at least, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 looks with it. I've just done an hour-long yoga session, and I'm currently working on a 45-minute walk. My body is aching so much. Wow, that's dedication, VSCO girly. Sorry, I'm from Lincolnshire and get accused of being Yorkshire a lot too. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to think, how would I talk if I'm from Leeds or Yorkshire? Yorkshire, it would be like, bye, love, are you okay? And that's not even, I can't even do the accent, never mind be from there. But they do say that a lot, bye. And they say petal a lot. Are you alright, petal? I'm glad you can get healthcare in America. I usually have to go without, so children can. That sucks. And we can't get everything. Like, a lot of people in America can get access to counselling and therapists. We can't. We have to wait ages. Like, we'll have to wait a good year unless something drastic happens. And physiotherapy as well, I need it on my back. I'll be waiting ages for that. So, like, if I need to go to hospital for something, if I'm really, really poorly and I need to go to A&E, of course, and like my NHS covers that, because obviously we pay for that. It's not like we're getting it for free. And I feel like it's only a matter of time now, Angie, until we're all going to have to go private in the UK. Not really, this only happens once in a lifetime. It's a shame I have to choose between my children or myself. It is a shame. What about your employer? Like, my employer, when I was at Places for People, basically helped. Like, if we needed counselling or therapy, they basically had something within the department that you could talk to, but they wouldn't hear about it, so it was a third party. Hang on a sec, guys. And also you can pay for insurance, and you should be able to pay for that privately, Angie, and get private treatment if you necessarily need it. You know, you can't just go forever without going to the hospital when you need to go, is what I'm trying to say. Why can't I talk? I'm really sorry, guys. I'm going to just have to sit here a minute and drink. My throat's closing up on me, I think. Australia used to have such a great healthcare system, but it's gone down the drain now. It's the same over here, Lisa. We can go to the hospital, but we'll be waiting forever. People like are on beds in the corridor. People have died because they're on beds in the corridor. People that have cancer don't get the treatment when they should get treatment, so they die from that. It's England isn't, you know, people seem to think it's better than it is, but it's not, honestly. Hello again, me. Here in America, we have all benefits in hospitals and mental hospitals too. And as soon as something is wrong, we get immediate care. I feel bad y'all don't have it. Why does Angie not have it then? She lives in Texas. So whereabouts do you live, Presley? Obviously, I don't want street names or addresses, but what country? I know you said US, but whereabouts? I'm trying to drink 3 bottles of water today, but I've had 2, and the last thing I want is water right now. My work insurance pays for 1 physical per year, 20% of generic only medications, and about 20% of surgery. I'd save money. If that were me, I'd save money and try and go private. I mean, it might be me soon, you know, because I feel like the UK is definitely going to the dogs. Anyway, let's get into the video. Right, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at it, I don't know what I'm doing. Right, going with this one first. Tennessee. I love your curls. Thank you, VSCO girl. Right, I've gone in and I need to go in with a brush. That will. See, I can't put eyeshadow on because there's like primer in the crease. Luckily though, we can go in with the shade here. I'm doing a neutral look, Maisie. It did say in my title what I was using as well. Right, I think there's eyeshadow still on that, so we'll use that. KK looks good so far. We're just getting the eyeshadow on now, Maisie. Well, it seems to be blending out, considering it's a dupe palette. It doesn't seem to be a crap palette. Excuse the profanity. So this is just like a really nice rosy tone. Oh, thank you, Maisie. Right, and what I want to do now, because I feel like it's getting out of hand, I just want to go up here and do a little bit of blending. I think it's just going to be a simple free eyeshadow look, guys. I love rosy light brown and burnt orange eyeshadows. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too much because we've got, like, the eyeshadow I'm using today, we've got another 3 looks to do. Your profanity is so much less than other creators, that's why I don't mind my little ones watching. Now that I know they watch, Angie, I will try and keep it to a minimum. But, you know, I'm not perfect. I do sometimes swear. Lisa knows all about that. Because it happens a lot more in Marco Polo than it does over here. I know that younger people watch, so I do try and not do it as much. And to be fair, my channel's not a kids channel, so but I'm glad you and your children watch it together and enjoy it. Wanna hear a joke? No, thank you, Blakes. You're laughing, Lisa. Thank you, my kids love your videos. I'm glad. Right, let's go in with the e.l.f. glitter primer. By Blakes. Oh, you attention seeker. That's really blended out nicely, I'm impressed. For a £2.99 palette. It was either £2.99 or £1.99. Right, I sharpened my pencil. The Wayne Goss one, because like I couldn't use it yesterday, so I sharpened it. So this one's in the shade Precious Opal. Hope this isn't really going to dig into my eye now. Let me do this on the back. Don't know why you bothered to ask her, huh? You said no, but he wrote it anyway. I was waiting for it, Lisa. I just don't know what's wrong with people. I say this a lot, but I just don't. You are savage. I'm savage because I have to be, and I've put up with doing this for too long, Maisie. I've done these lives, I would say, for a year and a half consistently, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Sometimes not as much as that, and it gets boring real quick. So if someone's saying something the same time over and over and over, I get bored. And you can see it on my face because I'm one of those people that they don't take no prisoners, and if I don't like something, you're like, okay, out. Have you ever used liquid eyeliner? Have you tried a wing eyeliner? I can't use liquid eyeliner. I've got tremors in my hand, Sam, and they're literally like when it's really badly, I can't even do powder eyeliner. I'm gonna try and do powder today because I can't feel the tremors tremoring. So no, you'll never see me with a liquid eyeliner, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to do it, and I don't do eyelashes either, just because I wear glasses pretty much all the time apart from when I'm doing my makeup. I hate that we can't edit typos in our comments. Don't worry about the typos, Lisa. Lucky there's a few sidekicks to help chuck out too. Tonight's quite mild, lol. It's been like this for ages, Jane. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on with the algorithm. Somebody said that, like, other YouTubers, content creators that they watch are struggling as well for views. So, I don't know what's going on, because I used to get like 100 people in at least. I used to get like, I've had like 6,000 views in one video, and now I'm lucky to be getting 1,000. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm not getting hate as much. You know, even creators geared for children have awful mouths. It frustrates my kids because we don't allow swearing. Your children are really polite. I really like that about them. I love your jumper. Thank you, Maisie. This used to be my mum's jumper, and she gave it to me. I love it. I love all the colours in it. Right. This one used to be my favourite in the Huda Nude Light. So I want to see if it's going to be my favourite here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's got that pink and then the golden undertone. Do you have this palette, Lisa? The original, the Huda? It's a duochrome, this. I should never have given that palette away. But if I was going to buy it, I'd just be buying it for this shade. And that'd be just ridiculous, buying a palette for one eyeshadow. And I don't do things like that anymore. I'm 61 and my hands shake also. Lots of pinpoint things are very hard to do. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. I've got epilepsy, if you didn't know, and they think that is what causing it, like the medication I'm on, or they're going to be testing, like when I say they, the neurologist wants to test me for Parkinson's and also another one, Parkinson's, oh yeah, and MS, just to make sure I don't have any of those. Which I hope I don't. I'm hoping, worst case scenario, it is the fact that I'm on these tablets for my epilepsy. But I can't come off them because I've been on them since I was 10. Hi, Kelsey. No, I don't. That shade is very pretty, isn't it? We need to blend it out. But that shade, I remember that shade. I really loved it in the Huda. But the other shades, I really, really wasn't feeling it. So I got rid of it. Tammy really, really likes this palette. In the Huda Nude Light, that is. Not that one. And it's kind of like, right, I need to figure out if I want to get the original or I'm going to be okay with that. I think off this look, I think I'll be okay with that one. Huda Beauty does have fantastic eyeshadows. Damn right, Sam. My sister is epileptic. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got diagnosed when I was 10 years old. Just going into high school. And I didn't have any seizures at all. Basically how I got diagnosed is I was just staring into space in primary school, like for the most of the last year, and they were getting concerned, and basically my mum was speaking to a friend and she said, look, you need to go to the doctor, and the doctor sent me to the neurologist, the child neurologist, and I had tests and it was confirmed I had epilepsy. So I've had it since the age of 10. Well, I think it was the age of 11 actually, not 10, because I went into high school with it, and I was okay until about 18. When I say okay, I was having like seizures where you just stare into space, and then I had my first full-on seizure when I was 18, and I've had probably about, I mean, I'm lucky. I would say, I mean, I don't think anyone's lucky in the fact that they've got epilepsy, but I'm lucky in the fact that I don't have lots of seizures. I probably had about 6 or 7 seizures in my lifetime, full on ones, but I'm not lucky in the sense that I can't just take any medication that I want. I can't take sleeping tablets for my insomnia. I can't take antihistamines. Like I had bees in the flat not so long ago. And literally if one would have stung me, I would have been hospitalised. I wouldn't have been able to take the antihistamine for it. So I'm not lucky in that sense. I've just got to be really careful. I can't take antidepressants for my depression, anti-anxiety meds. So I like to choose my words carefully in saying, you know, I don't feel lucky. Sometimes I just feel like I'm being a bit punished, but that just makes me sound like I'm being like sorry for myself, when there's so many people out there who have 1 to 200 seizures a day, you know, and it sounds unbelievable, but they do. And people have had surgery and, you know, come out of it the other way, but I don't need to, because obviously I don't have a lot of seizures. Anyway, sorry, my nose is running. Wow, that shade is gorgeous, isn't it? Nude Cream Layer Beauty. Right, so on eBay, this palette is, I'm sure I saw this palette for £9, and I'm like, £9 in Heron Foods, because that's where I got this from. In Heron Foods, it's either £1.99 or £2.99. So they do this one, they do the medium, and they do the deep. I didn't want any of the other ones. I just was drawn to this one. The shade is pretty, but you are gorgeous yourself. Thank you, Maisie. Hi, Christy. Hi, what did I miss? Not much. I understand why you're saying, yeah. So just having to deal with it for that level of time though as well, Michelle. And it's like, you know, just sometimes I'm just at my wit's end. I want help and I can't get it. I mean, they brought another collection out, Lisa, where they had medium and deep in the other one. Oh gosh, it's just over there. You should just go and get it. Just ignore the fact that there's things on the bed. No, they're not them. Why do I have so many? No, they didn't. I'm getting mixed up now. I'll show you. I'm getting mixed up with these. Toffee brown, which is gorgeous for summer. That needs to come out soon. Caramel brown. I feel like that's too dark, but it's very you, Lisa. My mum got me that one, and she got me this one as well. Chocolate brown. That's too dark as well, I think. It would make a really nice smoky eye, but I don't know. I'll think about it, but I might give them to my mum and just keep the, was it toffee? Yeah, toffee brown that I bought. And then I've got, this one's my favourite, the Wild Jaguar. Absolutely stunning. And then I've got these older ones, and these are the only small palettes I've got. So we've got the Gemstone Obsessions, absolutely stunning. A lot of duochromes in this as well. I'll have to bring that out soon. Emerald Obsessions. So yeah, to that. And then I've got this Topaz Obsessions, which to me that just looks a lot like it would go well with this one. So that one is caramel brown. Would it go well with this one as well? No, maybe not so much the toffee brown. So I might actually keep it so I can pair them. So I might keep that one. I might just give the darker one to my mum. Right, let's get back into the makeup. I'm sure I have the medium. Oh, I've read that. Hi, Flamer. Did you go to the doctor to check out your back? Yeah, I did. No. Well, yeah, I did actually. I went for the scan results, and I did explain to the doctor about my back as well. He gave me some tablets, but I don't think I'm going to take them. Again, because of the epilepsy, he was saying, I can give you some tablets. I said, I've had naproxen before. He said, well, I'll give you them, but a lower dose. So it's made me think, is there a chance of me having a seizure? Well, if there is, I'm just not going to take them. I'll take paracetamol. Actually, I think I have the chocolate brown. I gave the chocolate brown to my sister. Love the pink eyeshadow. It's like a pinky peach. This one here. It's like a pinky. It's a duochrome. Pink, peach, gold. I do like it on first impressions. Did they rule something out? No, they didn't, Harper. Right, okay, so mascara time. Right, where's that mascara? Oh, it's over there. We're going to use this one. I'm trying to use it up. It's still okay to use the PS So Extra. I can still hear them birds outside. Oh, I haven't used the Essence brow gel. I'll use that in a minute, actually. Have you had any? Had any what, Harper? Right, so that's the mascara. I quite like the mascara. Yeah, I want to go in with the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel plus filling fibres in Brownie Brows. Thank you, me. Just wiping the excess off. Oh my god, I'm starving. I can't wait for supper. Stuffed mushrooms are calling my name. Sounds good. I'm hungry. I've not eaten yet. That's why it's better to go a bit earlier, but even so, you know, 90 minutes in, guys. It never takes me this long to do makeup. Oh, I wanted to do brown eyeliner. I'm not going to do that today. How was your mum? Yeah, she's good, thank you. I love Chinese food. I only really like sweet and sour. Sweet and sour chicken with egg fried rice, prawn crackers. Wow, I'm making myself hungry. Gosh, I can hear them dogs over the way as well. Little two pugs, right? And I love dogs. You know, I'm not being mean. I really, really do love dogs. But literally every time I go past there, they're barking. They're going from like, and then the grey one, like there's a grey one and there's like a light beige one. The grey one jumps on the back of the light beige one and starts barking even more. And I'm like, stop freaking yapping. It was nice to finally meet you. I've got to run out. You look beautiful. Thank you, Michelle, and yourself. Thank you for coming in. Especially the noodles. No, I don't like noodles. Chinese food is gross. Maybe to you, Harper. You haven't lived, though. Right, I'm just going to put a bit of brown out here. This is the darkest shade in the palette. Oh, I love chili chicken or Mongolian lamb. Love my... Oh, Lisa. I just deep clean my house while watching you. Wow, Presley. Sometimes while I'm watching YouTubers, content creators, I'll just go in the bathroom with my phone. I'll just start cleaning my brushes. Hello, Eden. High five, Angie. You two are gross. That shimmer is beautiful. Guess what I used? It's a Huda Nude Light dupe I've got. So I had the Huda Nude Light, gave it to my niece because I wasn't using it. The only shade that I really liked in this palette from the Huda Nude Light was this one. And I saw this in my local, like it's a grocery store, but they sell makeup as well. I saw this and I'm like, I don't have that palette anymore. I said to my niece at the time, you know, if you don't want it anymore, please give it me back because it's an expensive palette, but she never did. She just threw it out. So I saw this and I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to get that and test it out. And I'm glad I did because like I've used this shade here. I've used obviously this shade here, like to kind of blend out, and this shade here, and it's just a beautiful palette. I don't think I need the Huda Nude Light. I thought if this one was good and I really liked the look that I created, I'd go out and get the Huda Nude Light when it was on sale, but I don't think I need it. Threw it out. I know, right? I wasn't happy. And she tried to make out that she was still using it as well, so she lied to me as well as throwing it out. But her best friend tripped her up on it and she said something, and I knew she'd thrown it out, but I didn't want to embarrass her. Right, so I just want to use a lip balm. It just came today from Amazon. Now, as far as I know, we can't get these in the UK, but Amazon did it. And Tammy used it the other day. So I had to get it. What's this? Tinted Lip Balm Red Dahlia. I tried it on this morning and I could not see any tint for me. But when I saw Tammy use it, and I've seen Tammy use it a lot, there's always a tint on her lips. So let me wipe my lips off. How do you know she threw it out? Because she threw all her eyeshadow palettes out for Harper. For Harper? Harper. She doesn't have any eyeshadow palettes. She has lashes, she has foundation, she has e.l.f. Halo Glow, she has all that crap, but no eyeshadow palettes. Tammy is such a bad influence on you. It wasn't that expensive, and I just thought, I don't normally do lip balms, do I, Lisa? I thought, if it's tinted, I might like it. I obviously won't like it if it's clear. And it looks tinted. Yeah, it is to a certain degree. It smells gorgeous. You can see the tint, but I think you can see it better on Tammy. So I probably wouldn't get that again. I think it goes nice with this look though. And it's moisturising, like that's what I thought, immediate thought when I tried it on this afternoon. I thought, it's moisturising, it's nice, and there's a bit of a gloss, you know, a glaze over it. I don't know how much I paid for it, I can't remember. But yeah, I'll use it up. How much do you get in this thing? 4.25 grams. And yeah, it says tinted lip balm, red dahlia. I mean, it's nice enough, isn't it? Yeah, she's a bad influence. Bad Tammy. I can't choose between my eyeshadow or my lashes. It was a genuine thing. Like makeup, it doesn't matter, Harper. It's makeup she's got. She doesn't wear eyeshadow. That's all you need to know. What's that up there? Yeah, I like it. I think it's nice. I'm glad I bought it anyway. So we will be doing, like I said earlier, another 3 looks with it. And then I'll be going into, I'll probably use this as well as the mini charms. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, just an expression. But I couldn't find the words because I'm having a lot of pain in my back, so the words weren't coming, Lisa. I love this look so much. Where did you get your palette? This palette, I got it from Heron Foods. It's a grocery store in the UK, but they do it on eBay. But it's expensive, you know. It would probably be cheaper for you to actually get the Huda Beauty Nude Light one, because I'm sure I saw it for like £9. If I can see it for any, you know, for any other price, on eBay, I will look for you guys. I will put that in the description. But yeah, I mean, it is only a dupe for Huda Nude Light. A lot of people do have that palette, and if you do, you can kind of bring it out. But I'm actually glad I got this one, and I'm glad that I didn't pay for another one that would have cost me another £29. Eyeshadow all the way, Angie. I can't put on lashes to save my life. Do you remember that time when you did put on lashes, Lisa? I've put on lashes and I've gone to my sister's, right? And she's like, what's hanging down? And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, what's hanging down? She said, have you got lashes on? She said, it's hanging down. I wore Huda Nude Light to work on Monday this week. Yeah, I mean, I I honestly don't think I need it, Eden. I mean, if I didn't find this, I probably would feel like I need to replace it. But this, like I was saying earlier, this shade in the Huda Nude Light was my favourite. I don't know why I gave it away. I gave it away because my niece said that she liked purple eyeshadow and pinks. And obviously you've got the purple and the pink. And I just thought she'd like it, look after it. And if she didn't like it anymore, she'd give it me back. I mean, how hard is it to say, I'm not wearing this palette, do you want it back? Yes, we don't need to talk about it. I'm still traumatised. They're pre-glued lashes on Amazon. They're much easier to put on. Thing is with that, Sam, right, I wear glasses all the time. I don't wear contact lenses, I wear glasses. So I'm going to come off here now and I'm going to put my glasses on. So literally, false lashes would be up here. And they would be bouncing against the glass of my glasses. So that's why I don't use it. It took me 3 months of practicing to get it right, and now lashes are pretty easy. That's good for you, but you wear contact lenses, right, Angie? Oh, I understand, yeah. And to be honest, I don't think I'd suit not contacts, I've wore contacts before. I don't think I'd suit false lashes. You know, like, to me, on me, personally, I think they'd look fake. And that's not the look I go for. I'd still mess them up, Sam. Yeah. If you're wearing, like, contact lenses, it's a lot easier, because they're not just going to bounce off your glasses, you know. And if you wear glasses as well, what's the point in false lashes? No one's really going to see them. Just my opinion, guys. You don't have to agree. But yeah. Hi, Mace. Contacts are my top choice. Glasses bug me. No, I actually really like glasses. They make you look cleverer. Contacts, like, it's hard to get the gist of them, but when you do, they're all right. You literally, you know, have to, like, put that there, put the contact on your finger here, and then shove it in your eye. I don't want to be poking myself in the eye constantly. And then sometimes they'll come out and you'll have one contact in and one contact out. So you'll have to go about your day like that, and everything's a big massive blur. At least with glasses that are in your prescription, you've got them on your face until you take them off. I look cute in glasses too. I only wear fake lashes for big events like weddings. Other than that, I try to go for natural looks on a daily basis. I feel like you can get some really good mascaras that give you like this one, for instance. So it gives you length plus definition and gives you that curly lash look about it. So this is called the Absolute Lashes. It's a dupe of the see, I like a lot of dupes, me. It's a dupe of the Benefit one, the Real, I think it's called. So yeah, I do think it's pretty darn good. But you can't get it everywhere. I don't know if Amazon do it, I don't know if eBay do it. I got mine from my local Tesco, another drugstore, and I think it was £3.99. They don't do it anymore, so that's a shame, but I really like it. I like the one too. It does look a bit prickly. Can you see how I mean? Looks a bit prickly. The only reason I'm not using this at the moment is because it's a wet formula, so I want it to dry up a little bit. Right, I'm going now. I've spoken far too long. It's coming up for 2 hours that I've been on here. Thank you for joining me today, guys. It means a lot. If you've not already liked the video, would you please like it? And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.